good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. It is Friday afternoon / evening here in London, UK, and I am ready to make an early start on some Graveyard Keeper. I've got a mug of hot chocolate, hailing in the weekend on the proper note. Yeah, where were we? We've just started doing or figuring out what to do with zombies. You have to actually carry them to where you want them to do the work. So that's why my stream title today is Zombies, Zombies, Zombies. I'm going to try and make lots of zombies. We've got a longer stream planned, so hopefully we've got a lot of zombies that we can get. Also, just before I start, I doubly sure my upstream and downstream is alright. Squeezer! Yeah, my PC was on for a while today. Sometimes that causes the sound to get scratchy on the upstream and downstream. I'm not sure why that happens. But let's continue. What do I have in my inventory? We've got some bees, we've got a flitch, beeswax, nails. Okay. We've just gotten the version 2 of stuff as well. Iron hammer. Can upgrade our sword soon. Steel sword. Drop some stuff off. Wait a minute. We could potentially next day go and make some more beehives. We thought we could only make 5, but we can make 7 or something. So we need to go and get more bees. Also, over here we can make graphite and fuel from coal. And make more steel ingots. Anything we particularly need more steel for? What does the sword need? Needs steel parts at furnace 3, which is currently, is it unlocked? Furnace 3, not yet. Not yet. Okay. I can't yet make a steel sword till I get furnace 3. And I might want to do carrots again. I think I might have just let it run out. I feel like I'm sometimes fall behind on dealing with bodies or body parts. So let's see if we can get that sorted. Probably also make some more quality fertilizer as well. I think we've got the growth. Should be 4 bodies, the way I understand it. We want 5 carrots per body. Oh, we've got a bunch of stuff that we can make downstairs. So we can make an alchemy workbench too as well. Oh, we can't because we need steel parts, which needs the advanced furnace. Okay. Distillation cube. Maybe we can make it a distillation cube. Oh, almost ready with the next book. We wanted to make fertilizer. Okay, we need peat. Quality or boost fertilizer. What does boost? I think faster? Okay, we need peat. I think we have a lot of peat. Take peat and crop waste, start some more peat. And drop off the beeswax in the church basement. That's used for the candles. The one thing I miss about my time at Porsche, the other sort of sim management game thing that I've played, is all the chests are linked to each other in there, which just this back and forth running that I just had to do isn't actually required in that one, because you can access all the chests from one chest. Quality fertilizer. A lot of fertilizer. The reason is probably the grove stuff is the only recipe I figured out so far on the alchemy workbench. But I did go to the wiki and read about how it's supposed to work, so I think I will be quicker to figure stuff out now. As an example, I read that taking fat out replaces a red skull with a white skull. And taking blood out will do the same. So, take body, and we want a zombie. Oh, zombie juice and faith. Okay, let's go. Get our zombie juice and faith. We want more zombies. I think we want one in our lumber mill. Zombie juice and faith there. I think zombie juice is there. Yeah, this is still our three free zombie juices we got starting out. Resurrect. Oh. And if we check it now, efficiency 12 with 5 white skulls. Goodness. Okay. Let's take him to the lumber mill. Started from that. Yesterday we built this, see, that's not good. Dodge them, dodge them. Started or built this, there you go. You put the zombie there, there we go. And he will put logs in there, and if we've got a porter zombie will bring it back to my place. I think that's how it works. Oh, look at all this honey! Look at all this honey! Energy. And the cake is actually now, I used it for energy initially until I realized I could actually use honey for energy, which we've got in abundance, and just bake the cake and sell them to the merchant on moon days. When is the merchant around? Check which days. When is the merchant around? Merchant is around on sickle days. Snake is around on horns days. The Inquisitor is around on many days. My main names for the days. Probably proper names somewhere. I like my names. The symbols names. Or what I see the symbol as. Oh, another bee, thank you. You could also use the zombies in you could use the zombies in here as well. So instead of me like making stone or whatever, you can have the zombies doing that. It takes a while longer, but at least it doesn't take my energy to do that. We wanted to drop off some goods. You can also make wine stuff in the cellars. I've done before. Wait a minute. Did we get a book? Did we get a book? Oh, we got another red book. Go. I want blues. But it's fine. Oh, I wanted to drop stuff off. I think it's this one. Yeah, blood. Beeswax. Okay. Could also go and do the dungeon stuff. We haven't done the dungeon stuff at all. Drop off these fertilizers. Now we have it. Oh, look at that. More peat. Or we can just fertilize more. Yeah, I'm not sure what happens when you accidentally plant more fertilizer on the one that you've already planted. Then I get confused. Oh, no. Give me quality fertilizers. Ah, okay. The peat also improves the speed. Now I've planted in the same one twice again. I want a better icon of where exactly that is going to plant. It looks like where that icon is sort of related to top left of the square. I just need to say top left of the square. Okay. Okay, we've got 25 squares or thereabouts. Just lots of fertilizers. Nuggets, peat. Okay, let's get more carrots, the big one. Carrots, beets, cabbage. Let's do carrots. The donkey. Okay. Quick. Go and salvage. Yeah, if you wait too long, the corpse can lose quality. Just drop off the berries. We can have some cakes. Only got one pastry. Hold on, pastry. Need to make more pastry dough. Quick. Okay. And store pastry dough. And take some cakes. 4 cakes, please. And that was Wednesday's almost over. 99%. Still good. Okay, so we've got 6 skulls but 3 reds. I think we might have to remove one of the complex organs. So the way this works, sorry, I'm just opening the wiki again. Wiki. In the locations, there's a morgue location, and the morgue has got a table that says how it works, kind of. At the bottom is like preparation place and preparation place 2. At the bottom, the item produced, materials required, and the effects. Tells you that blood and fat changes a red skull for a white skull. Taking flesh out takes out a white skull without changing a red skull. Taking skin out does the reverse, adding a skull. Or taking the skull out adds a red skull, so it takes it up to 7. Let's try one of the complex. So the complex ones, or the important parts, has a variant effect. Okay, we got that. Sometimes it's good effect. Oh! It took out the 2 reds. Just remove 2 reds. Okay, so so if I take the skull out, it will add a new skull that's just red. So it's 2 red and 3 white. And then I take out blood and fat, should give me 5 skulls again. I'm just wondering, I don't have enough faith for another zombie. Okay. Store this. This. Take the flesh. Where did we store the hearts? I think we store the hearts here. So we need to actually bury the corpse. So I'm gonna get my exhumation permission because I want to remove one of the negative ones. Because we still have a -1 if I recall correctly. One of the graves is a -1. So we want the exhumation permission, which is not there or there. There, exhumation permission. So, question, do I still have a burning place? We do. I'm gonna remove the bad one first, which is one of the -1s over there. And then come and replace it with... Yeah, it's a 3. Exhume. Oh, okay. Remove. Might be able to do some body part magic on this one as well. But we are going to replace it with the other one. Let's just store this over there for a while. Slows the decay rate. Put over there. Take body. This one should give us more quality. So we're aiming for about 200 for the next level of church. 200 quality. And we've got quality stuff over here. +3 and the grade and this should be +2 as well. Nice. 82 quality. And it's going to do morgue on the other corpse as well. I'm not sure if it was actually me that created this corpse previously. See if there's botched attempts in there. No, it's alright. So, we can remove one of the important parts. Let's see what that turns into. So it's currently 3 and 3. So it's removed 1 red and 1 white. And back in. 1 red, 1 white. Okay, let's try and take out a brain. So it's 3 and 3. 1 and 1. But surgeon's mistake. If we put it back in. Okay, now it's still 6 skulls, but now 2 reds. Take out the heart. See if that does anything. So we had 4 and 2. Now it's 4. Moved 2 whites and added a red. Take everything then. Take the good stuff. And burn this body. Blood. Flesh. Sashimi Master Achievement unlocked. Autopsies and meat. Brain. Intestines. And boom. So what remains is 3 surgeon's mistakes. Body. Burn this and then deal with that one. And I need to sleep. Need to sleep. This is why I actually just do the carrots in increments. Because I'm so busy dealing with corpses. 3 red. Let's try and take it distance. It was 3 and 2. Added the red skull, removed 2 whites. So if we add in distance back, will it reverse it? I think so. Now added 1 white one. Let's try and take the brain. It's 4 and 1 at the moment. Removed the white skull. Okay. Gonna burn this one as well. If you fail, deny that you ever tried. Burn the evidence. If at first you fail, make sure to discard of the evidence that you tried. That's going to be the last part we take out, and then the body, burn it. I don't think it makes a difference how many parts you leave in the body if you're going to burn it anyway. Need to sleep. My poor character is working too hard. More kicks. Okay, and save. Okay, moon a day. I don't think there's any particular reason to go to that. I might sell stuff. Also store stuff as well. While I do the next autopsy. Burial certificate in ash. Brains. Give me life solution. More brains. More life solution. How about... I mean, what is this thing into? I need turns into acceleration solution. I think that was one of the things that we noted yesterday in one of the recipes we tried. That's a lot of acceleration solution for 1 honey. Okay, let's try something else. That turns into something. Okay, slowing solution actually. I'm going to use fats for candles actually, so not too much more of those. Some bones, I think it's life. No, white powder. And intestines. Batwings? Chaos stuff? Chaos powder. Yeah, so the way it works on the alchemy bench, this is what I read on the wiki, is if it fails you get a goo typically. But the goo that you get is also important because it tells you what you can potentially mix with that thing that you failed at. So one of the ingredients could be replaced by, if you got an acceleration goo, could be replaced by an acceleration something. So the one that we noted was slowing solution and white powder gave us acceleration goo. So if we try slowing solution and acceleration solution, I think it's